Greetings, welcome to yet another tutorial. And this particular tutorial is important because it deals with recovering from a backup or recovering from your backup from either disaster recovery where it's a complete hard drive loss or whether you had your computer reimaged. And so here I've got my backup drive right here, and I've just plugged this in, and it came from a TimeMachine backup. And as I open this up, one thing I like to view is I like to view my folders and files in the column view, and I'll show you why in just a second here. It gives me a breadcrumb trail to see where everything's located at. And so here's my hard drive. This is local to my machine. This is local to my computer. Everything that's on here currently. Here's the external hard drive that I have plugged in. And within that I have a backups folder, the location of where it's backing it up, and then I also have all of these dates and times located in folders. If I go to my latest, I double click on that, or I click on that, here's the latest backup that I have. And I click on Macintosh HD, I go to users, I find my username, and here I've got downloads, documents, desktop, music, all this stuff. So if I click on my desktop, here's all the files that were previously on my hard drive before, let's say, it got imaged. All I really need to do is I highlight this and I drag it to the desktop. So same thing if documents. There's my documents files. I click on this and I click and I drag it over to my documents folder. Now, they're already there, but if they weren't there, I would let go and it would copy all the files from my hard drive to my computer's documents folder. If you don't see a particular, let's say your pictures folder or your pictures location is not in this sidebar, how do you find that? We're going to go to Finder, Preferences, and it starts out with General. Make sure that hard disks is at least connected. Click on Sidebar and make sure that you check mark pictures, music, whatever, and that you get that in there. So another option is to use the migration assistant. Now I'm not able to actually run this because it will stop the video. There's no other programs that are allowed to run during this, and it actually logs me off to run the migration assistant. Before you do this, make sure you have someone help you with this, like a building integrationist or myself or another tech, that they can help you make sure that you have the right settings for this, because it's possible that you can override the old network settings with the current ones that are currently on your computer, which is the main reason why we're reimaging, to make sure that everyone's got the correct wireless key in. So make sure that you have someone help you with this, that you choose the right settings for the migration assistant. But this is an excellent tool. Primarily because if, let's say you have calendar appointments in iCal that are saved locally on this computer, and they were backed up, they're not easily seen in your backup. So running the migration assistant is a perfect tool to make sure that you get all those little things back to your computer, like your desktop screensaver and everything else, so, or background. I'm going to quit out of that. Let's say that you have a backup and you haven't had a reimage computer yet, and you lost a file, or a file got overwritten with something that you didn't want. The benefit of your backup is that you can go into TimeMachine. Make sure that that's selected. I'm going to enter TimeMachine, and here I get this this weird graphic that you can go back in time. This one, let's say, is yesterday at 3:01 p.m. and however long your backup saves till, you're able to get that file back from that date and time. So all in all, if you need any additional help recovering from a disaster or recovering from a reimage, please make sure that you ask for help. Thank you for watching and have a great one.